Now to the major stories. The national president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, Olushola Ladoja, is denying allegations made by Atiku Issa, who claims to be the president of NANS. Well, Ladoja described the allegations as baseless and malicious, stating that Atiku Issa's claims are part of a plot to sow discord within NANS and tarnish the reputation of Tinubu, son of the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He therefore called on security agencies to investigate the sources of Atiku Issa's funding and the political actors behind the alleged smear campaign.
Categorically states that Tinubu has never met Atiku Issa Abubakar, and the accusation are all political motivated attempt to malign his character. Tinubu is a private citizen with a well-documented history of peaceful and constructive engagement with Nigerian youth and students. The notion that he will engage in or order any forms of harassment is abuse and contradicts his establishment character. NANS, under my leadership, stand firmly in support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to youth and student welfare, not in partisan politics. We are students, not politicians, and our focus remains advocating for rights and interests of Nigerian students. We call on the public, the media, and the relevant authority to disregard Atiku Abubakar Issa's baseless claim and hold him accountable for spreading falsehood accusations.
Well, Frank Njoku, who is the spokesperson Tinubu Sport Organization, joins us in the studio to look at this developing issue. Glad to have you join us, Frank.
Thank you very much.
One really wonders. They usually say youths are the leaders of tomorrow. But when you're seeing this kind of issues among those who are supposed to be leaders of tomorrow, it leaves your mouth agape. What do you think? What do you make of what is happening?
First, I would say, as the spokesperson of Tinubu Support Organization, I work on the mandate of the president, and in the line of duty, I've met Sheyi severally, and I'm a good judge of character, so I know his character and understand the kind of person he is. And I would say that I think those accusations are blatant lies, and I have no facts backing them up. So I think, like the president of the NANS said, the security agents should really look into this and investigate it, because I think there are hands of the opposition in this particular accusation and defamatory accusations for Tinubu. That's the simple truth.
Why do we always tend to point to the opposition? Why would he do that? I mean, he can do that on his own without any opposition, but in the first instance, why? Well, good judge of character is subjective, I must say, because that's your own.
That's my own opinion.
Yeah. So, but why would Atiku Issa say what he's saying or do what he's doing if it's not true?
I think as people now have this belief that on the social media, it's very easy to just become popular or have a relevant presence in the media if you can just bring up the name of the president and his son, the family. So I think that him coming out to just talk about NAS, how he lost the election or whatever it may be, wouldn't have gained the popularity or the attention he wanted. So I think dragging in Sheyi's name into that particular mix gives him the particular attention he wants to get, because I think the social media swallows everything now that is negative about the first family, and that's really unfortunate, because they have made these individuals, they have made them very, very open to blackmails from different people, because I don't know why Tinubu will be involved in the NAS election or whatever it is they're talking about. If you want to disrupt the process, you have to start from the election process, not the inauguration. So I don't see any facts in this particular claim from that particular Atiku Abubakar Issa.
So what is Sheyi, as it were, doing to maybe you could say seek redress? Is he intending to take it up? Yeah, I know that it's the question of security agencies should investigate the sources of Atiku Issa's funding assuming that it's being funded and political actors assuming that. But is the person in question, that is Sheyi, the president's son, does he want to go to court, clear his name or whatever?
I actually heard of an organization, the Initiative for Leadership Development and Change. I had filed a court case against Atiku Issa on defamatory charges against Mr. Sheyi Tinubu, and I know he has nothing to do with that agency or that organization. And Sheyi has done what he needs to do by coming out openly on the internet to discredit whatever that was said against him. And the better way to actually treat false news is just by ignoring it, because they say empty vessels make the loudest noise. So there's no need to make noise for Mr. Sheyi Tinubu, because he believes that he's innocent and he has nothing to do with these accusations from the so-said political sponsored factor president. So he will just watch and hope that Nigeria vindicates him, because this is a country he's trying to do his bit as the son of the president. And I must be sincere to you that I now understand why most sons of past presidents never come out to the limelight. They just sit back and just enjoy themselves or whatever it is they earn, because they understand the fact that them coming out to the limelight to play their own part, things like this might happen. So I would just say Nigerian citizens, we're not dumb, we're intelligent people. So we should actually look at the facts of the stories before we come to conclusions, and applaud this person that is trying his possible best to also get the Nigerian citizens to empower them and help them out. You know, despite the fact that he can just sit at home and just answer the president's son, he still comes out, interacts with these youths. Because Sheyi is a lover of Nigerian youths doesn't mean that he will be involved in every matter that concerning the youths of Nigeria.
There is talk that students, NANS, the organization, are being used by political parties, you know, or governments to further their cause, particularly during elections. And that what is happening now could be because the election is around the corner. So who is at the helm of NANS matters and their relationship with the government? What do you make of that talk?
I think it's possible. It's possible because that could be the only reason why oppositional parties are interested in making sure the impose a so-said factor president, because a process. I've seen a video online where the process where Ladoja was sworn in as the president of NAN. The video was online, and I'm very sure the social media will not make that video trend because it proves positivity towards its end. But I've seen a video where an election was held, and I can't say that the video is 100%, but I've seen a video where a proper election was held, inaugurating him or electing him as the winner of the NANS as president. But I've not seen any video of an election or whatever it is from this Atiku Abubakar guy. All we have seen
Atiku Issa.
Atiku Issa. Yeah, Atiku Issa.
Because Atiku Abubakar is the president for
because you know, they work together. Actually, I've seen pictures with them. You know, I've seen him, Atiku Issa, and Atiku Abubakar. I've seen both of them. We've seen pictures of both of them. And the Atiku Issa is a guy that I believe that is trying to make it known that he's interacting with personalities. So if he has ever met Mr. Sheyi Tinubu before, I think he won't stop. He won't stop by taking pictures. He will definitely take pictures or videos.
So what does this leave? Back to this, my beginning question. What hope does Nigeria really have if we get this kind of skirmishes or this kind of narrative from an organization and from people who are supposed to be youths of tomorrow, leaders of tomorrow rather? Isn't that a bad narrative for our youths?
I think that first of all, Nigerian citizens should actually really look at what they call news before they make false accusations and negative information trend as news. Because if the name Sheyi Tinubu wasn't involved in this whole NAS saga, I don't think it will gain the momentum it's gaining right now. So I think the first family should be considered sometimes when it comes to news, and we should look at what we push out there as information, because it's very important. The damages things like this cause, people sometimes never come back from it. These people are human beings too. despite the fact that his name is Tinubu and Mr. President's son. It doesn't mean that they're not human beings. They're human beings, and they're trying their possible best to help their country.
That's why
the best way they know. The best way they know.
That's why we have you here talking about it.
Yeah.
All right, I think we'll leave it there. We just hope that this issue is settled and that the leaders of tomorrow behave as leaders of tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we can have a semblance of leaders, of youths taking over from the elderly,
Yeah.
and then Nigeria can be a better place
And I
for
think
us.
politicians should also find a way to leave things that are not meant for politics to remain what they are. Because I think if the opposition is not interested in gaining the leadership of the NANS, I don't think there will be this whole saga going on presently at this particular point in time. I must be sincere with you, sir.
All right, Frank Njoku, spokesperson, Tinubu's support organization. Thank you for being on
Thank you
Newsnight.
for having me, and I'm a big fan. I'm a big
Thank
fan.
you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right.